Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Irene Beneba, and on today's segment I'll be talking about how to embody the act of excellence. Well, just so you know, these points are not AI generated or Google, although I did some research, expatiate more on it and make it simple to our understanding. These are points that I think personally I've been able to observe and weigh as a person in life, that for you to embody the art of excellence, you need these basic steps that I'm going to talk about. In my years of working with people, I've come to work with people of excellence. I know what I'm saying, people that are so excellent in what they do, their energy, their attitude, and I've come to study them. So here I am trying to share them with you. So let's get right into the video. So before I start, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome to you. If you're new to this channel, welcome to you. So what's the meaning of excellence? What is the meaning of excellence? Before we embody excellence in our day-to-day life, we need to know what excellence means. So excellence means doing something exceptionally well than the usual. Like doing something in a way that when you look at it, you know that there's so much effort put into it. It's just so unique, something that stands out. So that's what excellence actually means. And as a person, you need excellence in everything that you do. Yes, you need excellence in your niche. You need excellence in running a family. You need excellence in your career. Everything that you do, basically, you need excellence for it to be able to stand out. So what are the steps in having excellence or embodying excellence? I'm not saying that you should do too much. I'm not saying you should be patronizing, condescending, rude, or trying to step on others, or be very deceiving because you want to be excellent. Because there's some people that tend to step on others in order to appear good and all of that. No, I'm not saying those things, but all I'm saying is that you should do things respectfully, graciously, consciously. Just do your things having the mind that you want to be excellent, because you need to be conscious about having an excellent mind or personality. If you're not conscious about giving excellence, you can't be excellent. So number one is to take whatever you do a little higher. Yes, take whatever you do a little higher. What do I mean take whatever you do a little higher? Ask yourself, this profession that I'm doing, what is the higher way? What is the better way of doing this thing? So you won't remain at a particular spot. Okay, you ask yourself, as a teacher, what is the higher way? How can I take this my teaching higher? Yes, you have gone through all the trainings and all of that, but what's the higher version of this profession? It's lecturing. You understand? Okay, let's say you're a doctor. How can I take my doctor profession higher? You improve yourself, be excellent in a way that you become a consultant. I'm a tailor. How do I take it higher? I become a fashion designer. I go to school, a fashion school. I learn more. I look for a mentor that can put me through the normal stitching that I normally do, or the normal styles. Just stretch yourself. You understand? Just ask yourself, how can I take it higher? Because in everything you do, there's always a higher version. You have not just asked yourself. Yes, as a business owner, you ask yourself, what's the higher version of this business that I'm doing? And you see yourself improvising, you see yourself improving and being a better you. If it's your job, you ask yourself, what's the highest level of this profession? So the next point is to mirror other excellent minds. That is, mirror the way they do things, mirror the way they live their lives, mirror the way they plan things. Maybe it's an event. Just look at what they are doing and you think of it, try to implement it. I've always been big on adding your unique style to everything you try to implement, because if you tend to copy, you can end up being sued for it. So Just mirror, be a reflection of what that person is doing, but just add your own style. So study them, think and implement, and in as much as you mirror, still trust yourself and add a little of your own idea to it, your own personality, your own style. Ask yourself, what makes me unique? And don't envy. Don't envy. Mirroring others doesn't mean you should envy them. Don't see them as a threat. Yes, you might feel overwhelmed at sometimes, but just don't envy, because you can't mirror and envy. It doesn't work hand in hand. The next point is consciously be excellent. It's a thought process. You need to think about it. You need to be conscious about it. And consciously being excellent means you need to continually be excellent. Not being excellent today, tomorrow you're not trying to be excellent in what you do. You just do things anyhow. Because being excellent requires a lot of energy and going the extra mile. Just have to be the excellent version of you, okay? The next point is go for more. What do I mean go for more? Go for more information, do more research, talk to more people, mirror other people. Just go for more. Don't see anybody as a threat. Anything that requires pushing, you just have to do it. You just have to do it. Excellence also means you know what you can't do and you try to do it, even though it requires you taking baby steps in doing it. Yes, I can remember working at a place a certain time, and I have a colleague that he has this eagle's eye. You understand? They call him eagle eye. He's so pinned on everything that he makes sure he doesn't make mistakes. And even though he should make mistakes, it's not as much as the mistakes others make. So when I started working newly, I noticed that he's this kind of person that he's an excellent person. But at first, I never saw it as that. I always felt that maybe he's a busybody, because most times most people confuse excellence to busybody. But excellence is not busybody, because him as the excellent person, he was willing to lend a helping hand. He wasn't doing it because my boss was around. Even when my boss was not around, I myself as a colleague, I noticed that personally this my colleague was excellent. He makes sure he does his work at a very, very excellent manner. What am I saying? Because my colleague was excellent, it compelled me to be excellent myself. I was now able to cope very well with the job because I didn't really have much experience in the job. So because of that, my excellent colleague, I didn't see him as a threat. At first, I was seeing him as a busybody. But because of the way he was excellent and all, I tend to not see him as a threat. I wanted to be excellent like him. And I saw myself doing very well at my job. At some point, I even got commended by my boss because of what I did. So that is to say that excellence requires you being conscious about it. I noticed that yes, there was a problem. I had to work on it. I had to be conscious about it. I had to do this, do that, in order for me to be better at doing my work. I had to learn from my colleague. Excellence means learning from anything, everybody, not making mistakes that others must have made, just doing it in a better version. So we have come to the end of this video. Please like, follow, comment, subscribe, and all the things we do here on this app. Just please do it on this video. And I'm sure you're taking up the decision to be excellent yourself. I'm sure by now you're thinking of possible ways to take things higher. So share with me in the comment section any experience at all that must have moved you into being excellent, or a decision you're willing to take for you to be excellent in the comment section. I want to read about it. Of course, I've shared mine. I'm working close hand in hand for my colleague. So you too, please do well. Share with me those experiences or maybe a decision you want to consciously take to be excellent. Let's all embody excellence as a family and a community. So, when next I see you, bye for now.